Hello everyone, this is Bruce Horner with Travel Leaders. Today we're going to review the new booking platform from Armada Hoffler called ETTA, powered by DEEM. This is the sign-in page. If you have already got your username and password, you're good to go. Start here. If not, right here, create a new account. So assuming we have that, we'll do a sign-in. And this will be the landing page. We've got a few things I'm going to point out to you as it loads up. Across the top, you'll see the start wheel. If you have already got an account and you want to add more information like your frequent flyer miles, so on, or change anything in your account, this is where you go to the account, and then that will be your information and you can update it. Here's like if as an administrator you can have a guest user, and then this information here is company information, including, advisories, weather, passport service, conversion, world clock, and of course travel policy. This is being updated on a regular basis with the company, so you might want to keep an eye on that. So this is your basic planning. Planning trip is here. Reservations, this would show if you've already got reservations made already in the past. If you canceled a trip after having a ticket, unused tickets, if it was done through by DEEM, this will be where it would be shown. Here you can see very basic setup, single destination, multi-destination flights. You could add a train if you needed it, hotel, you could add another hotel if you were moving around, and car rental. If you're not, if you're just doing a flight, for example, you could always just X these out and all you would see was the flight parameters. It's set up by round trip, one way. Much of this is very similar. Pricing, scheduling if you have to be at a certain place at a certain time. Here's some more other options down here. The number of travelers, if it's a lower fare, whatever, and preferred connecting airport, and your dates. So we're going to pop this up. Since we're going to keep it simple, we're going to leave out Norfolk. If I go ORF or Norfolk, it will show it, and you can select it. If you're from a city that has multiple airports, you can put nearby airports by clicking that box. And we're just going to do Atlanta, ATL, and Hatfield. And here simply we're going to pick on the 26. Now here you have mornings, afternoons, evenings, and then getting to times. Preferably you should keep a little bit general window so you see all the flights. That we're going to go down in the morning that day, and we're going to come back 2 days later on the 28th, and let's say we're going to come back in the afternoon, and it tells you 12 to 6. Okay, so it already registered since we're going to Atlanta. Since you did not X out the hotel, it's an Atlanta hotel. We do have a special hotel that's been negotiated for Armada Hoffler. If you don't need a hotel and now you've decided, then you can still exit out. Remember too, if you do the airfare only and you want to come back and add a car and a hotel later, you can go back under the reservation tab, open it back up, and add additional information. So we're going to do the search. Remember, we're going to go down in the morning, come back 2 days later in the afternoon. So obviously this is Delta Country non-stops. Here you can look at the parameters some more, even even have the policy here if you needed to look at it, and you can see all the different things. You can get as confusing as possible. We're going to go down in the morning. Here's like almost the 7 o'clock flight. It gives you the details. You can look at the seat map. You can't choose at this point, but you can look at the seat map and see how full the flight is, whatever, if that is important to you. So I'm going to go ahead and select this flight. Based on this, it's $700, a little over. And it's showing it to us. If you decide, oh, I don't want that flight, you can select a different flight. Once again, you have the parameters. You can keep changing them. Select a different flight if you wanted. Now here's the return. I'm going to come back at 2:45 because I know I've got a meeting in that morning. I'll give myself plenty of time. Once again, CMAP shows you all the different things that they have available, and it's the same pricing, so we're matching that up. So then it will go from there onto the hotel automatically. Once again, Armada Hoffler does have a dedicated hotel near one of their projects. If this one does not work for you, then you obviously have other choices, and you can just select what it's near. You got brand names if you wish, things like that. You can expand the filter. Now it's going to load up the hotel, and here in this one is a private rate for Armada Hoffler preferred. Very nice hotel, and it shows you where it's at, and then you can see other ones, different parts of town. So anyway, we're going to click this one on. You can even do a comparison if you wish, and it does TripAdvisor and things like that. You have pictures, you can view the different kind of rooms, but this one has a dedicated rate. It is cancelable. That's important. Remember, business travel, things change, schedules change. So if you get into doing a hotel that has a deposit, then usually those are non-refundable. So it does not behoove you to do a deposit hotel. But it does have various ones, including our preferred. It's got all these different rates. Internova worldwide is our preferred hotels, but so that's an excellent rate that Armada Hoffler has. So we're going to go ahead and take this one, King Bed, and it will add it to our reservation, and then it'll go on to the car because I wanted to see all three components. So here you have the grid, always very helpful. Economy, compact, intermediate. You can go up to intermediate with the company. You got Alamo, Enterprise, National. All three are owned by the same National Car Services, and different ones. Let's say we're going to go with National. We want to pick up right at the airport. Pick our car. So it'll show us that one. It'll bring it up. If you change your mind, you want to go to the very lowest, the compact or whatever, you can. Gives you the information approximately when you are arriving and when you're departing for check-in and check-out, and how many people can hold. So we're going to go ahead and take that. These are estimated prices. Remember, the car and hotel are not charged at the time of purchase, just the airfare. So this is going to add it to our itinerary so we can review it. Gives you plenty of opportunities to review things. It's a non-refundable flight. Once again, you can come back in and you can, here when you would select seats, you could search for different results. You could change it, you could remove it. Same thing for the hotel, change, remove. You can cancel, and the car, and then there's the return. You can even add another hotel if you've got to extend or you're from out of town. So here's our summary. We'll continue with that. And something I do want to show you once this is done, and that's this little question button over here on the far right, and that is a great assistance for you if you get a little confused or it's been a while. How do I do things? Right here, it's on every page. Ask ETTA how to book a flight, cancel reservations, how to book hotel. It goes on, tells you everything you need to know. Mobile notifications, password changes, become a delegate. That's like booking for someone else. Book again if you have a booking that you're going to just want to repeat. This is a very great tool. It will walk you through the process. So I'm close that, but you'll see this on every page as you go. Okay, so this is just information to make sure you have everything in there. Once again, you have approximate numbers, the overall potential costs, and we're going to do the purchase. It gives to let you know about the TSA, prohibition, can't do this, items to take on board airplanes and all that, which you're familiar with. And we will continue. Oh, I have one thing I have to do. This, once again, it tells you who, business or person. Okay, I'm just putting in my business, and now I can go ahead and do the purchase. It will remind you if something is not there that's required. putting it all together. Be coming out to us here momentarily. And then I can show you how you can review it. Okay, it's the confirmation. Your reservation's been completed. It's been sent to travel leaders for quality control, seat requests. You have not selected any seats yet. Still have that opportunity. You can go right in here, select your seats. You're looking again, the hotel, the car, and then seat selection. Gives you opportunities to complete. Okay, so we're going to finish. Pay me now, which you have to pay later, is displayed there. So here we are back to the landing page. So if you want to look at that reservation, let's go to reservations. And here it will be listed. And here's your flight. You can look at more details. You can even go deeper into the detail, what you have, your confirmation numbers and all. And then here you can cancel the trip. Oh, I made a mistake. I can't do it right now. You can go ahead and cancel it now. You can book another again if you have someone else that's going to go with you and you didn't do two people, and you can print your itinerary. And once again, more details. So what we're going to do though at this point, since this is just a trial, is we're going to cancel the trip. You'll get to basically see what that looks like. And the trip will be gone. It says changes are not made. Here's what's being canceled, the three components, and I'm confirming once again, just in case you got click happy, gives you another chance not to cancel it. This is a very user-friendly site, and I hope you guys will maximize it. Remember, all this information goes into reporting that goes to the company for reconciliation, so they really would like to see maximum use of this. So the trip's been canceled, and we click done. You'll get an email saying it's been canceled, and then we're back to the beginning. There's nothing here in the reservation anymore, and we're ready to go. So remember, once again, here's your great helper down here with the ask the questions, all kinds of them. You can change it to Spanish if you want the challenge. And once again, if you're not going to do a car rental but just going to do a hotel, you can close that. You won't have to go through that process. Or if you need to add more hotels, if you're going to do a multi-destination, you can do that too. Once again, thank you for joining me on this tutorial. And remember, right here is where your travel policy is and other information, other info, and then of course the account if you need to do any updates or change. Thank you again. This is Bruce Horner with Travel Leaders. We look forward to working with you soon.